It's the heart of Venezuela's oil region, but now the Sea of Maracaibo is littered with the remains of busier times. While on land, homes built for workers stand empty and abandoned. Yet many retirees and workers from state oil company PDVSA are hoping that sweeping oil sector reforms triggered by last month's U.S. intervention in the country will finally boost the value of their wages and pensions. Among them is Jose Luis Galindo from nearby Ciudad Ojeda. The retired petroleum engineer spent decades at the firm and says he's willing to return to work to help rebuild the sector.
If they ask me to return, well, we would have to see under what conditions one would return, because I believe the most important thing is that the people who are there understand that we're not going to take their positions. We're going to help them rebuild as quickly as possible, because we're on our way out.
Last week, Venezuela's lawmakers passed a sweeping reform of the country's oil law. The measure will cut taxes, grant more autonomy to private producers, and allow the transfer of assets. Interim President Delcy Rodriguez, who has struck oil sale deals with the U.S. since Nicolas Maduro's ouster, supports the plan. The changes follow the U.S. capture of President Nicolas Maduro last month and U.S. President Donald Trump's proposal of a $100 billion energy reconstruction plan. Still, caution remains, especially for retirees like Ender Perea, who spent 38 years at PDVSA.
The future is uncertain. We can be very optimistic, but we cannot fool ourselves. That is my perception. That is my vision. But it is not easy.
Analysts estimate Venezuelan inflation hit about 400% last year, deepening the erosion of paychecks and retirement income. Now, the reforms aim to revive oil and gas output and attract foreign investment to an industry that has been state-controlled for 2 decades, ever since the government expropriated assets from foreign firms including ExxonMobil and ConocoPhillips.